To turn on the Raspberry Pi OS is important. Let us now understand the stepwise process of burning the OS to the microSD card. First, you need to insert a 16 GB or 32 GB SD card inside the SD card adapter. I am using a 32 GB SanDisk SD card and a Samsung SD card adapter. Thereafter, we need to insert this SD card adapter into the SD card port of our laptop so that we can burn the Raspberry Pi OS inside the SD card. In case if you don't have an SD card port on your PC or laptop, kindly use a USB micro SD card reader. Now, let us insert this SD card adapter. And yes, I got a notification on my laptop screen. Upon zooming, you can see this is the removal drive notification of our SD card. Now close this notification and open the file manager. Click on this PC and here we got our SD card. If we go inside this SD card, we will find that it is fully empty. You may have some data in your SD card, but that will be deleted while burning the OS in your SD card. So before proceeding to the next step, first you should back up your data if it is important. Next, open an internet browser, type Raspberry Pi and search for it. Next, click on this raspberrypi.org official website. Then click on the computers option and it will redirect you to the raspberrypi.com website. Thereafter, we need to proceed ahead with this software option. And here, let's scroll down a little. And we reached the correct place. You can read this section to know more about it. Next, click on this Download for Windows button to download Raspberry Pi Imager software. We will get a pop-up window. Click on Save to save this installer. After the download gets complete, click on it to open the installer. Now, click on the Install button and it will begin the installation. After completing the installation, click on Finish to close the installer as well as open the Raspberry Pi Imager. Now here, first we need to choose an operating system. You can see this is Raspberry Pi 32-bit OS for 32-bit Raspberry Pi hardware, but I have 64-bit OS supported Raspberry Pi hardware. So I will go ahead with Raspberry Pi OS other option. Next, you will see so many Raspberry Pi operating system of different architectures are available here. You can go ahead with light option, full option or any other of your choice. I am going ahead with this Raspberry Pi OS 64-bit. Next, I will choose my removable storage device from here. This is my SD card, which I had inserted a few minutes earlier. If we want to confirm it, we can check it from the file manager. Now, let's return back and select this device. Now, before going ahead with this right option, we need to customize this OS according to our needs. So, let's click on this setting icon and we will get a pop-up window with some advanced options. Now, let us set this image customization options to always use. Then set the hostname as Raspberry Pi by default. Then enable this SSH and let us check this radio button. Next, in place of a username, let us set our custom username, which is Pi, and then the password Raspberry. Please note that Pi and Raspberry is the default username and password. For enhanced security, feel free to choose desired username and password. Thereafter, activate this Configure Wireless LAN checkbox. In place of SSID, you should provide your Wi-Fi name and then input your Wi-Fi password. We are doing this setting so that our Raspberry Pi will be able to connect to our Wi-Fi automatically as soon as it will boot. By this, we will be able to access our Raspberry Pi using SSH. Now, let me choose my wireless LAN country. Here, you will find a large number of country options, but I am from India, so I will go ahead with IN option. Next, activate this checkbox for playing sound and then set local settings as Asia/Calcutta and keyboard let it be US. You can set the same as per your region. Now it's done. You can verify all these things by scrolling up and down. And at the end, click on Save to save these settings. Next, on clicking on Write, we will get a warning message. This means that if you have any data in the SD card, it will be fully deleted after this action. So before doing this operation, please make sure that you have taken the backup of all your important data. Next, click on the Yes option and it will start burning the OS. It may take 10 to 15 minutes to write the OS to the SD card. After finalizing, you will get this confirmation message that Raspberry Pi OS has been written to the selected device. Now click on Continue and it's done. Now close this imager window and open the file manager again. But here we will find that our SD card has been automatically ejected by the imager after the write operation. So you don't have to do anything. Just take it out and plug it back again. The moment you plug it back again, you will see a notification on your computer screen. Also, our SD card has been detected. If you open this SD card, you will find the burned OS files of Raspberry Pi. These all files have been written a few minutes earlier. Now, let us come back, eject this SD card, and let's proceed with the next step.